President needs to walk out onto that debate stage, look him in the eye and say, you are a disgrace, a convicted felon. You lost an election. You are a laughingstock in the eyes of the world's leaders. He needs to emasculate him, humiliate him, denigrate him, laugh at him, belittle him. He needs to be ready for a fight. It is June the 20th. 138 days remain until the American presidential election. 1 week from now, one of the most momentous debates, no hyperbole intended, in American history will take place on CNN between Donald Trump and President Biden. Everything is on the line. There is a story in Axios. It documents the deep and growing worry inside the Democratic Party about the state of the Biden campaign. The only person who has the guts to be quoted by name is Howard Wolfson, the former Hillary Clinton and Michael Bloomberg consigliere, who says if the election were tomorrow, Joe Biden would lose. And though there is a lot of time to turn things around, he sees no signs of any turning. There are many, many quotes in the story by worried Democrats. As always, they are nameless, they are faceless, and they are anonymous. The reason for that, according to Alex Thompson, the excellent Axios political reporter, is because of the shoot the messenger mentality that surrounds the Biden inner circle. They don't like hearing bad news. Bringing bad news to the Biden team, according to Alex Thompson of Axios, is disloyal. Who wants to be labeled disloyal for telling the truth? Not many people, as it turns out. So the small and cloistered Biden team moves forward without doubt, without concern that they'll just win because. Now, the main point of the Axios piece is doubt about the strategy of Chief Strategist Mike Donilon, Biden's most important political counselor. Ron Klain, the longtime Biden chief of staff, summed up the devotion to the strategy this way: in Mike, we trust. I agree with Mike Donilon that the structure of the race is about a big thing, because Trump did a big thing, a very bad big thing, when he assaulted American democracy, when he sent a mob to overturn the peaceful transition of power, when he upended George Washington's great contribution to humanity, when he had the humility to walk away from power. Even when he was defeated, Donald Trump tasted power. He wanted it. He craved it. And what he has done is poison the truth to the degree that an entire political party has inverted reality to suit its own partisan fantasies. No greater proof of that is needed than Doug Burgum or Tim Scott and their lunacy fantasies. Let's watch.
Under Joe Biden, we're actually living under a dictatorship today.
Did they forget about those moments of insurrection by seemingly Democratic supporters that they didn't want to lose?
Absolutely, Sean, they did. Bottom line is simply this: those summer riots were the most expensive riots in the history of America.
There is a simple truth. The Biden campaign is being overwhelmed again by cheap fakes, by this on Fox News.
President Biden appeared to forget the name of his own DHS chief.
My name's Joe Biden. I'm Jill Biden's husband. Thanks to all the members of Congress and Homeland Security Secretary. I'm not sure I'm going to introduce you all the way. But all kidding aside.
Now, President Biden is in Rehoboth Beach.
I'm not sure I'm going to introduce you all the way. But all kidding aside, Secretary Mayorkas as well.
Remember, this is the network that paid almost $1 billion because it lied over and over and over again in a deliberate scheme to confuse the American people for money. They did not care about poisoning democracy. Each day there is more extremism, more malevolence, more nonsense on Fox News. Joe Biden and his team have no plan to deal with any of this, and it's deeply alarming. The president has to walk out on that debate stage like Mike Tyson used to walk out into the boxing ring. He needs to be on the hunt. There will be the hunter and the hunted on that debate stage, and Donald Trump needs to be on the run from the outset. The president needs to walk out onto that debate stage, look him in the eye, and say, you are a disgrace, a convicted felon. You lost an election, but lacked the humility and the character to acknowledge it. You incited an insurrection. You are a laughingstock in the eyes of the world's leaders. He needs to emasculate him, humiliate him, denigrate him, laugh at him, belittle him. He needs to be ready for a fight, and he needs to be ready to hold his cool when Donald Trump insults his son Hunter. Joe Biden is losing this election, and the Democratic Party knows it. The convention is coming soon. Trump's vice presidential pick is coming soon. The election is coming soon. Time is running out. What is the argument? What is the vision? Please, Mr. President, it's time to tell us. The simple fact of the matter is this. In a week, after 4 long years of Trump coming back, it's time for him to be faced directly by the man who beat him. Joe Biden needs to stand up for the American way of life, our society, our civilization. And it's time to tell some hard truths about MAGA and about Trump and about what's on the line. It's time for the American people to hear the truth, the straight, no-holds-barred truth about a great danger at hand. This is the warning. 1 week to go. This debate, it matters a great deal. It's no exaggeration to say that it is the most consequential debate of my lifetime, and the clock is ticking down to its start 1 week from now. If you like what you saw today, hit like, subscribe, join this community. I'm Steve Schmidt. This is The Warning, and I invite you to subscribe on our Substack, on our YouTube channel. Follow us. Welcome to the community.